Good morning, good morning, good morning. My name is Dave McQueen. I am a motivational speaker, the founder of Magnificent Generation, a company that helps young people just be the best that they can be. Now, I have been working up and down the UK all this year, working with year 10s and year 11s in exam preparation, working with year 9s around student leadership. But today I want to do a special video to not only the schools that I have spoken to, but even those who I haven't spoken to. It's a special message that I want to give out. Now, the thing is this, is I remember back in school many years ago, obviously you can see my grey beard, I left school a long time ago. But one of the things that always challenged me was when people said, I dare you. Like if I fancied a specific girl, they say, I dare you to go and ask her out. Or if I was in school and somebody was, they were challenging me to go into a play or something, they always say, I dare you. Or, even if we went to play Knock Down Ginger when we were knocking on someone's house, it was always, I dare you. And I always loved the challenge. I would never turn down a challenge when someone said, I dare you. So today I want to send a message out to all those of you who are taking exams. I dare you. I dare you to be excellent. I dare you to be brilliant. I dare you to be magnificent. Because here's the thing. You've been studying in school all this time, and let's be honest, the teachers have put you under a lot of pressure. They want you to get A's and B's and C's. And if you're anything like me, like I come from my parents are from the Caribbean. My dad's from Barbados. My mum's from Grenada. And they were very strict about us doing really well in school. Like, if I got an A, my dad would say, where's your A star? If I said, Dad, I came top of the class, he'd say, like, oh, why aren't you top of the year? And there was always this pressure to be the best. And to be honest with you, that really helped me to be excellent. Now, let me make a confession to you. I actually left school with 2 GCSEs because I messed about. And instead of really applying myself, I actually just took the mick. And I didn't really do what I had to do. And I remember my dad conked me on my head and he said, Dave, you know what you really need to study? You are talented. You are capable of doing a lot of stuff. And I went off and I went back to college and I got a hell of a lot more GCSEs and I did really well. Now, the thing is, as times change, in 2013, you as a young person, you're facing a different environment. And I really want to encourage you to really work hard and do really hard now. You may be asking the question, look, let's be honest, Dave. When am I ever going to be able to use a quadratic equation? Seriously. Or why would I really need to know about of mice and men? Or what difference does it make to me about the velocity of a moving object in physics? Or why do I even need to know this stuff in geography? Well, here's the deal. Let me break it down to you. You've been studying all this time, and you've been in school all this time, and you've been given knowledge. And all it is about how do you apply that knowledge? How do you really apply it? Because let's be honest, who's going to really... I've never used a quadratic equation again. I can tell you, minus b plus or minus square root of 4ac all over 2a. But I've got no idea what it really means in the real world. However, when it came to taking the exams, I realized it was about how do I use the formula and apply it to solve a problem. Now, in all the schools that I've been to, I always say to students, it really is about problem solving. It's about logic. It's about being able to apply it. And I think to myself, as somebody who owns my own business, I don't want somebody to come and work for me if they don't know how to solve problems. I'll give you a simple example. I always say this to students. Imagine I gave you 1 pence and I told you that it could compound in value every day. So if I gave you 1 pence, tomorrow it worth 2 pence, a day after worth 4 pence, a day afterwards, 8 pence. And I said to you, I'll either give you 1 pence and it'll compound over 31 days, or I'll give you £3 million in cash now. Which one would you take? Now, when I go to schools and colleges, most students go, look, give me, I'll take the 3 million. I'm going to have it, fam. Give it to me now, okay? And I go, okay, fine. And then a few people kind of like put their hands up and goes, I'll take the 1 pence. But the deal is if you took the 1 pence, on day 31, you would have £10.5 million. That's how much it would compound day after day. Now, that's an example of being able to apply knowledge and being able to understand how to solve problems. But more importantly, it is a metaphor to get you guys to understand that the work you put in day after day after day is what compounds. If you haven't studied, you ain't going to pass well in your exams. If you think by just cramming it the night before you're going to do really well, it's not going to happen. So my thing to you is really apply yourself, really put yourself into it. Think about why your teachers have invested in you. Think about why your parents have invested in you, because they want you to do great. Okay, of mice and men, how are you going to remember that in the future? George meets Lenny, Lenny meets Crooks, Crooks and Lenny sit in the barn together. How's that going to help me? Well, I'm going to tell you. It's 6 chapters of really basic information. You understand how these characters work together. You apply the knowledge. You go through that. You remember it. It's only in a short space of time. You apply it. You go into the exam. You repeat that knowledge, and then you walk out of that place like a G, because you know about George and Lenny. That makes you gangster on the road, on the street. And here's the reality. No matter what you do, it is really about being successful for yourself. It's about being excellent for yourself. So whether you're a young man or a young lady, I really want to encourage you in your school to do really well. Go and prepare yourself over the next 8 weeks. You've got those GCSEs lined up and BTEC on whatever course you're taking. Go out there and mash those exams up. Do really well. Own them. Be that G. Be the girl who walks into that exam, knows what you're doing, sits down and walks out of there proud. Be the young man that walks into there knowing that you have done the hard work, knowing that you've applied yourself, and go out there and win it. Because the fact is, you can blame anyone. You can blame your mum, blame your dad, blame your teacher, you say the society, you can blame the postman. But the reality is, it's really down to you. And you've got to work hard at it. And I dare you to go out there and be brilliant. Don't be getting no F's and G's and E's. People tell you, oh, that's a pass. Rubbish. Pass what? It passes you by. Go out there and knock out those exams. Go and get your A stars and your A's and your B's and your C's because you're worth it and because you know you can do it. You've got loads of resources, BBC Bite Size, you've got the revision books, you've got teachers helping you, you're doing things like memory skills, you're making sure you can do mind maps, all these things. Go out there and do it, and I dare you to be excellent. Where anybody says to you that you can only do this, I dare you to do even better. Apply yourself. Let me tell you something now. I heard the other day you have to get a B and a C in your GCSE to work at McDonald's. To flip burgers and fried chips at McDonald's. You need a B and a C in English and maths. And if that's just to be able to work at McDonald's, think about the other places you need to go into. So I'm going to say to you, I'm not going to stop now. I'm going to dare you guys, be excellent, be brilliant, make your mum proud, make your dad proud, make your teachers proud, make yourself proud. Be proud. Yes. Go out there, do really well, and I wish you all excellence in your GCSE results. And when you get it, look, I'm on Twitter. I'm going to put my little Twitter address down there. When you get it, I really want you to big yourself up. Text me, send me a Twitter. None of them weird pictures with you. None of that kind of weird stuff on Instagram. Just send me something that says, Dave, I've done really well, I've applied myself, and I'm going to get the results. And I wish every single one of you massive, huge success in your GCSEs. Peace out.